Actions speak louder than words. A journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. He who learns but does not think is lost. To see the right and not do it is the want of courage. A wise man makes his own decisions. An ignorant man follows public opinion. Patience is a virtue. The best time to plant a tree was 20 years ago. The second best time is now. Be not afraid of growing slowly. Be afraid only of standing still. When the winds of change blow, some people build walls and others build windmills. Opportunity knocks at the door only once. A book holds a house of gold. A diamond with a flaw is worth more than a pebble without imperfections. Fall 7 times, stand up 8. If you don't want anyone to know, don't do it. Time is money. Don't judge a book by its cover. When you drink the water, remember the spring. A smile will gain you 10 more years of life. To know the road ahead, ask those coming back. You cannot prevent the birds of sorrow from flying over your head, but you can prevent them from building nests in your hair. Teachers open the door, but you must enter by yourself. The best fighter is never angry. He who asks is a fool for 5 minutes, but he who does not ask remains a fool forever. One generation plants the trees, another gets the shade. He who sacrifices his conscience to ambition burns a picture to obtain the ashes. Be not disturbed at being misunderstood. Be disturbed rather at not being understanding. The journey is the reward. The palest ink is better than the sharpest memory. Failing to plan is planning to fail. A closed mind is like a closed book, just a block of wood. If you are patient in one moment of anger, you will escape 100 days of sorrow. Better to light a candle than to curse the darkness. A wise man adapts himself to circumstances, as water shapes itself to the vessel that contains it. Virtue is not knowing, but doing. Talk does not cook rice. Don't be afraid to go out on a limb, for that is where the fruit is. Give a man a fish, and you feed him for a day. Teach a man to fish, and you feed him for a lifetime. The greatest glory in living lies not in never falling, but in rising every time we fall. When you have only 2 pennies left in the world, buy a loaf of bread with one and a lily with the other.